Thankfully, it drops us right here.
This memory has been corrupted.
And is no longer accessible.
Oh.
That's my job. I'm here to help you.
Alright. By the way, looking at achievements, the truth, explore another perspective for the truth, and then there's 3 more hidden achievements.
What if one of them's trying to turn off the robot a million times?
Memories are your home.
Okay, so I can't enter that one again, so there's more truth to be found elsewhere. Let's go back here and see if we can actually properly explore this place. We're going to do a little bit more daytime. But I don't think anything new will be unlocked. But I want to see if...
You always wanted to be right. Was it worth it?
I have a lot of goosebumps right now.
How is this connecting?
Oh, we lost the grainy look.
Because in the later time, that stuff on the table I thought was on the floor in the other room.
Yeah, a lot of it was.
So clearly there was a fight.
Yep. So
Or
I can't.
some sort of.
I can't do the answering machine now.
Oh shit, I'm not gonna go walk.
There's got to be something I can look for in here. I want to try everything present day before. Okay, so that's a picture taken from on top of the obituary. Dr. Roan Plovis. Someone whose name wasn't crossed off. Casey. Judith Vaughn. Teresa Ferraro. But yeah, these two were both names that were on.
Bartholomew was another one.
Yeah, is. Oh, yep. Good eye, Bartholomew. Yeah, he was the last one that wasn't crossed off. Alex, I think, is the only one that hasn't been crossed off, and that might be me. Us. Judith, okay. I'm gonna send the time forward. I'm gonna fast forward time. Oh, there's no butterfly in there. I don't know if it was gone because it was in the frame in daytime.
Yeah.
All the family pictures. Like, I don't know if the butterfly was taken out of the frame in the previous versions of nighttime. Oh, we don't have the light on there. It's just closed.
Yeah.
Okay. Something changed. Unless it was just like, yes, you're right, this is closed.
The door now looks like it's wall material as opposed to...
Yeah. Blink, blink. They changed something.
The answering machine's gone.
Oh, wow, it is just totally gone. Same names in there. Yeah, okay. Skylight, as mentioned. Okay, come on, we gotta do something. There's gotta be something new here, unless it's... Now we need to go to the office. The butterfly's gone from there, maybe we'll find something if we go back to that first memory. each time I go up in this corner, I think it's just signifying that, yeah, that's blocked off.
Yeah, you can't go there.
Alright, I'm gonna exit.
I'm afraid I can't let you do that, Dave.
Oh, that didn't have a border before. Let's go back to the ridge.
Yeah. Oh.
What's that? Hi.
I've been waiting for you. This is the end. The end you've chosen for yourself.
Achievement, the truth.
It might have been different had you taken another path. But here you are. How does it feel? Isn't this what you've always wanted? It's okay. You'll get another chance, depending on what you believe.
That's hanging quite the lampshade on multiple endings.
Ugh.
So I've also noticed that we haven't seen like credits come up, and I assumed that when you hit the true ending, because that was the truth with
Now,
quotes.
How pissed are you gonna get if like they have like a blue screen ending?
There's still 3 hidden achievements left. So your mind, enter the corrupt memory, the truth, explore another perspective for the truth, and these achievement
Things are mirrored.
photos, yeah, they're mirrors of each other. Let me actually switch to monitor capture. Right, yeah, that worked. There's 3 more achievements, and I want to see if there's like a true ending.
Yeah.
So we found there was, excuse me, there was the corrupt file. We looked around the apartment. I'm gonna go back to the ridge and see if like I can go look at like the butterfly instead of her. Like
Ignore
like
the
hi
lady.
babe, but
Oh, you pooped on the machine again.
hello, butterfly.
That's no good.
That might be super good. It's probably no good.
It's no good when your understanding of reality hinges upon. Can you select the butterfly?
What you did just then. Amazing.
Try to go turn him off.
I know you're confused right now. How this all started. There was an accident. Do you remember what happened? It's your fault, you know. But we'll get to that later.
Okay, so we could go
Don't be angry. It's all part of your design.
You're not ready. Trust me.
Achievement unlocked. Blue.
This is where you might end. Hello, Doctor. I am you. Well, a recording meant of you, of yourself, but through a filter to mask our voice. You've gone too far, and only one thing will now make sense to you. The only way out is to keep going further in.
Congratulations on finding another ending, but that's not it either. Like, there has to be like a perfect ending somewhere, and we keep skating around it, but it's exciting to try to explore. Also, like, the game is somewhat lacking in depth. I think that's just part of the logo. Like, I feel like it's slightly lacking in depth. Like, I would want to know a little bit more about some of what's going
There
on.
are certain
but-
things I can help you with, like your thoughts
And memories
Try to get the butterfly back, and then
Let's look around the office first, and then we'll get the butterfly back and try going to the apartment. Then we'll get the butterfly back and try going into the Woodland Ridge again, because that's like a modifier. Okay, no girl in here. Okay, good, good, good.
So everyone was bailing on the project.
Remember when she saw the blue butterfly? Yep.
With the hat. See if the hat's done anything.
I don't think so. But good point. The whole Morgan is in the hat. Nope. Quick look around. No weeping wife anywhere. Or girl or whomever.
Or butterfly.
Or butterfly.
We can force ourselves to deliberately forget. Through EEG measurements, we should be able to capture the exact moment.
Like, I don't want to miss anything in the room either. Dude, if there's a different hat, I'm gonna be super pissed. If we finish the game and we don't know what the meaning of Morgan is in the hat is, then I'll like Google it or something.
By getting to a different reality, shouldn't technically the hat change color from a blue hat to a red hat?
No, it's been blue the whole time.
That's what I mean. Like if we achieve a whole new state of mind.
No message on the machine because there normally was after fast forwarding. Alright, you hear this? The sound like dropped to a different quality in here. Like that radio, I feel like I wish I could do something with that. Yeah.
Or is that a
Or, yeah, whatever it is.
I forget what those are called. My roommates at Morrisville had a couple of them.
Okay.
If it is the thing, it measures wave and...
Yeah. Okay, so nothing in here right now. So we're gonna go back out. And we're gonna blue butterfly through the rest of the memories. I think we'll probably just go in order. So we'll do butterfly and
There
then
are
go to
certain
ridge.
things that can help you with, like your thoughts and memories, or your
Butterfly!
How weird this time that the butterfly just is there and you didn't walk out of a doorway, though. You know?
What do you mean?
Like that it kicked you. You're not in the simulation room. You're
Oh, yeah, yeah.
in the computer room.
Yeah.
Can you try to go turn it off? The AI?
I'm gonna try. So what happened last time? I hit that and then I walked through. So that's butterfly. But I feel like last time we had to select the corrupted file in order to do anything with it. So that's butterfly. Now we'll just walk through. Yeah. Ridge. See what happens if we do the... We'll call it the blue version of Woodland Ridge. Oh.
Huh.
See, one time that I looked at that, it brought me in here, and she was like, you know, crying over there. There's a lot of possibilities using that.
Do you really think you can undo our past?
Babe. I keep on expecting to walk in somewhere and see that she's committed suicide. I think that we can undo our past.
The answering machine's back.
Yeah. And this is back to the relatively normal colors. Skip forward.
Butterfly
No
gone.
butterfly. We're in the trashed apartment. relatively. It's pieces, but I'm gonna exit here. So that was a thing, but
Oh.
Chrysalis, does your mind dwell on things? Think of all you've experienced as one great big sun, and your brain is a tree. The branches of your tree will only grow towards the light of your mind sun, because it's a tree growing towards the only light it knows. But what if you lit up more pathways or extinguished others? Think of all the new life you might find. Think of the changes you can make. Questionnaire, do you consider yourself a happy person, yes or no? When did you start realizing you couldn't change parts of yourself? Who do you blame for inability to change, yourself or others? Who is most affected by your inability to change? Are frustrated with your inability to make a positive influence in the world. On a scale of 1 to 10, how dissatisfied are you with success in your life? Can you say no without feeling guilty? What has stopped you the most from following your dreams? Please turn the page and fill out the following as if it were your own in less than 5 minutes. That's new. That wasn't there at nighttime before. Chrysalis. I wonder if we can find anything from that. Alright, I'm gonna try to exit this memory now. Alright, we are still in the blue version with the butterfly still on here.
Sometimes I get concerned that false memories are being planted in your mind. Let's get back to the job at hand.
I'm gonna go directly there because the last time that we went here, it was
Actually, there's no clothes.
Chrysalis Foundation. So the last time that we went here, it was because we were put here by the butterfly from the ridge. So going directly here. Yup.
I think you and I remember things differently.
You ever seen the movie, and I mentioned this when I was playing this last night, have you ever seen the movie The Final Cut?
No.
It's a Robin Williams movie. And it deals with a future where some people have like an implant that records their whole life, and it's used for the worst reason possible, which is to make a memorial for them at the end, just from their life. And there's these people who are editors that would put together this memorial. And it's like, there's so many good things you can do with that kind of thing. But nope, you can only get it when they're dead. Well then, figure out the technology. Flawed premise aside, these editors aren't allowed to have that kind of thing because when they die, then someone else would, be able to look at them and the memories.
See other people's,
But turns out that this guy did have, that Robin Williams' character did have one. He just didn't know it. So, there's a couple points where, like, things that had weighed really heavily on him throughout his life, like, letting a friend die. Like, they had gone through and like, they were exploring an abandoned house and dropped down a hole that went down, like, 3 stories. And he saw his friend all covered in blood, and he ran away. Like, as a kid.
Yeah.
This is how he remembers it. In his adult life, during the course of the movie, he runs into this friend, and they, like, barely recognize each other, but he's like, oh, this name, this shouldn't show up. Or, like, this guy showed up in the memories of the person who he was editing. And he goes and he looks and finds out that he did have this thing, and, somehow managed to, like, access his memory while he was still alive. And what the recording showed was just that, yeah, the kid fell maybe like 5 feet and it was red paint on him. So that and some other things, not a major theme of the movie, but definitely did explore kind of the fallibility of memory. More than any other scene in that movie, that bit kind of stuck with me. Okay, so we'll fast forward. This Chrysalis leaflet is open. I'm pretty sure we'll find nothing new here, so we'll do the Office blue version. The movie is okay. It ends just like it just ends. It's done. So like the first time you're through, you're not expecting the movie to end there. You're expecting it's gonna go somewhere. It's much better the next couple times around. It's not like Born Legacy, which just ends too early, and every time that you watch it, you get mad about it. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. Okay, one place left to go in this style of memory.
Sometimes I get concerned that false memories are being planted in your mind.
Actually, I guess two things, because we could go to her on the ridge as well.
The hippocampus is critical only for...
Okay, yep, hippocampus. Be on the lookout for my stapler. It was last seen on my desk. $0 reward. Remember when she saw the blue butterfly? Morgan is in the hat. Asemblance Labs.
Why is the photo of your son in that desk cart?
I don't know.
Like...
It's time to fast forward time again. And this time we'll definitely... Well, what I'll do...
It must be possible. We can force ourselves to deliberately forget. Through EEG measurements, we should be able to capture the exact moment when memory is missing.
Something happened with the hat or anywhere else in the room.
Just the computer
Yeah, the computer a couple times.
going to sleep, waking up, and going to sleep.
Bartholomew and Roan, which I guess should be crossed off now because we saw their obituaries. Did you see?
Yeah.
There we go.
Hey.
That's it. Maybe that's just saying that that's this version of the memory. And that's hiding in others too. I keep getting goosebumps. This thing is atmospheric as fuck. That thing's still making grumbly noises. I want to do things. I want to find more. I guess we'll go talk to her on the ridge, but...
Try changing the time and looking at the butterfly again.
I can't. Time change can only happen once in here.
Oh.
So let's try looking out there before the time change. Because at one point we had read something about meet me in the parking lot of the office. And I want that to be something that we can do.
Although, what time did it say to meet them in the parking lot? Because if it doesn't concur with any of the timelines that
that's
you know what I mean, like,
yeah.
if we're hypothetically if we're in this person's memory, it goes back to that Futurama episode. Like, you can create new memories, but if you're going in the past and you try to open a door that you've never been through, you can't. You just can't, because there's nothing there.
Sometimes I get concerned that false memories are being planted in your mind.
Can you turn off the AI now?
I know you're confused right now.
Did we already try that?
I think we
It
did.
was an accident. Do you remember what happened? It's your fault, you know. We'll look into that later.
Yeah, it's like this is like an alternate space.
Okay.
I feel like this game would be unfortunate to play if you were involved in drug use.
For far too long.
For some reason,
Probably.
I understood why.
Okay, so the survey's closed.
Lab parking lot space 5R, and I can't see it because
That new.
this version has that there. So I'm just gonna go up to her while we're in blue butterfly mode, which I don't think we've done yet.
Not yet.
If you're feeling confused, that's completely normal.
Let's take
I've been waiting for you. This is the end.
Oh no, we
The
had
end
done
you've
this.
chosen for yourself.
Right. Okay.
It might have been different had you taken another path. But here you
Okay.
are.
So we'll
How
go in the
does it
apartment. We'll
feel?
look and see what that parking lot thing is
Is this
without
what
the
you've
Chrysalis
always wanted?
Foundation pamphlet there.
It's okay. You'll get another chance. Depending on what you believe.
I know there's gotta be more. There's among other things, it's just from a gamer perspective. It's like the credits will come up after we get the true ending. Okay.
Or is that the get?
Yeah, right.
The credits are a sub 5.
What the heck?
Oh, it's back.
Starts reading pamphlet. Chlamydia. It explains everything. Finish reading. Oh, Chrysalis. That makes more sense. But yeah, that's there now. That wasn't. We were able to read that before. Is she down here?
Looking at the...
Yeah, she is. So we can't get like a normal version of this.
Do you really think you can undo our past?
But she's sitting there now.
Hi, babe.
Look at the picture of your kid. Or of the child.
Well, it's butterfly pattern dress, sort of.
It is. This is the most time we've spent in the room with...
Yeah, where she hasn't, like,
phased
done
out.
crazy things. Phased out, gone away.
Ooh, what if this is where the conflict happens? That causes other things to get disturbed off of the tables in the other room.
Do you really think you can change the past? But then it goes normal.
Ooh, someone's not using coasters. Bad form. You're never going to get the resale on that table back.
I will fast forward this. The pamphlet's going to be open. No, the pamphlet's gone. Okay.
Afternoon.
Tomorrow
at 4 p.m.
afternoon at 4, lab parking lot.
What day is this memo sent?
We have no date. That has a date, 6/30/15, but we have no way of telling what date this is. So that says 4 p.m. We'll have to remember that. But considering that was under something more important, you know, the Chrysalis pamphlet. I don't know that that's anything that's actually important. It's like a very complicated escape room game. Yeah, it really is.
Do more photos get added every time that blip happens?
I don't think
behind that
so.
other picture? Just as a...
No, it's the stack
Okay.
and then like 3 of them. Yeah. And there's the photo album that we saw one of our times through here that just had so many photos of, yeah. Oh, somebody cleaned up the coffee table though, so that's a thing.
Butterfly's gone.
Alright, we're going back to the office, because there's actually 3 different times in the office.
That's completely normal. Let's take this one step at a time.
Okay, this is midnight. Wife. It's like no blue butterfly. So I think we only checked this in 2 different time periods. Remember when she saw the blue butterfly? Oh! That's not just saying, hey, remember this thing that happened? It is telling you a time. Remember when she saw the blue butterfly?
Perhaps I should
So
give
what
you another
time?
psychological survey.
142.
What do you think of that?
Oops, no, that's not what I... So
Can you
142.
change the time in the mountain ridge?
No, I don't believe that you can. There's no clock to look at. But we're looking at 142.
What if you look at this one?
That's 522.
be possible. We can force ourselves
Oh,
to
the other one was 1:42 in the afternoon because it said 13, whatever. This goes to like midnight-ish again. We're still getting this Morgan is in the hat, but that's not doing anything. $1:40. I think the other one was 1:42 p.m., but I mean, you might as well wait the 1 minute for that to flip over to 1:42.
Does time actually work that way in this game?
I don't know if it maps exactly 1-to-1. This 100% reminds me of some other game, but I can't put my finger on it. It's gonna bug me now. Insofar as it has multiple endings, it's kind of got some Stanley Parable in with it, but it's $3 right now. It's normally a $10 game. It's for sale for $3 on Steam. We've worked our way through like 3 endings so far. I'm waiting for 1:42. And hopefully it's just look at the clock and not figure out something to do in that.
Oh. So it's not 1:42.
Okay.
So we saw the butterfly out the window.
Yep.
Of the door.
Warriors in the hat. We might have to do... It shouldn't, though, because that's 1:42 a.m. because it's night. And Woodland Ridge is 13:42. So, afternoon.
Damn military time.
I know you're confused right now. How this all started.
What if you looked at the sun on Woodland Ridge?
Do you remember what happened?
I mean, I guess. Yeah, I guess that would be, you know, passage of time. But, no, it's the one out of the 3 memories that hasn't had any sort of time forwarding thing. And plus, we're now in such an abstract version of Woodland Ridge.
Huh.
So we go in here.
What were the images that just flashed?
I don't know. I think a floor plan might have been one of them.
It's of this machine. So
Yeah.
Of the house.
Yeah, and that had some diagonals in it. Alright, we're going into the office. I guess we'll wait for that 1:42 p.m. or a.m. Remember when she saw the blue butterfly, and I see it right there.
It's not about when this character saw it.
And yeah, and I can't like punch in numbers anywhere. I can't punch in 1342 anywhere.
It must be possible. We can force ourselves to deliberately forget.
Let's see if we can catch what shows up on the screen when it flickers on and off a few times. One of them should be Blue Butterfly because that's a time that's in... When we first enter here, a few names are crossed off. When we go back in time, none of them are off. And at the end of this fast forward, a lot of them are scratched off. Yeah. And we don't get the chance to do 1:42 p.m. anywhere, I think. But we'll take a look at the apartment again. The memory hub thing reminds me a little bit of Assassin's Creed, but otherwise I got nothing.
This is all a very good sign.
Remember Me also was a game that dealt with memories, but as much as it was a good concept, the game actually wasn't that well put together.
I mean, the what was the Gone Home?
Yep.
Stealing all with, although it didn't affect like
Yeah.
it was just remembering like, oh, this happened, and then you'd run somewhere and.
Right,
Ooh,
I remember that being super fucking promising.
that is definitely pointing to the fact that you're in your head, because are the other ones actual words?
No, all the others are actual words.
Huh.
That's what I said. Bit
Words
queshy.
I like.
Thoughts on memory suppression?
Oh, excuse me.
Oh, 2001: Space Odyssey.
They get what they're getting at.
Do you really think you can undo our past?
I don't know. What time? Did that send me forward? No, it's still showing like the 9:18.
Try hitting her when she's at.
When she was lying over here, you were gonna say, right?
No, like hitting her somewhere different than what we originally did. Because when she was the last time, it was when she was setting up the photograph.
Yeah. But I tried beelining for where we'd been able to catch her the one time. Yeah, it's still. And now we're AM, and the pamphlet is there. I think I've done about all that I can for, like, on my own. Yeah.
I want to know where that answering machine goes. Like.
Yeah, I imagine it might have been like a, you know, thrown out in a fit or something like that.
Yeah.
Out a window, or I wonder if there's like a waste paper basket that it's in. There's a whole like other part of the apartment over here too that we can't get to. The floor plan showed the kitchen over this way.
Makes a difference, but were her sandals always there next to the lamppost in the other room?
I honestly don't remember. It's the kind of thing that like I can't do much now. So I think we've done everything we can in butterfly mode, and I think we've done everything we can outside of butterfly mode.
You were in there for almost 2 hours. What were you doing all that time?
That's another one that I've heard before, so I don't think that's anything to worry about. I'm gonna try turning the thing off again, though. I mean, why not?
Although it's always open now.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's definitely not, like, strict memories with a lot of this stuff.
So we got the butterfly.
I noticed I said waste paper basket instead of just garbage can, too, okay? Just put off my bag.
Alright, so now you're at the apartment.
Yep, and it's the morning one, the 9:18 again, but I think last time we did this, she just stayed there instead of going all over the place. Nope.
I think you and I remember things differently.
Every single time I walk in here, I get, like, full-on goosebumps. Okay, so she's sitting here. I walk far enough forward and it's just gone.
Try the answering machine now. Or whatever that thing is.
Yeah, I tried. But no message on it, and I'm pretty sure it disappears after I look at the time. There's a chrysalis pamphlet. Yeah, machine is gone. Old ass rotary telephone. And nothing. You call it a garbage bucket like the true American your mother raised you to be? I feel like that did something before as far as an ending goes, like looking at the butterfly. I don't know. Yeah, and then there's...
Have we focused on it while it's on the console, now that the console's on?
I know you're confused right now. How this
Yeah,
all
I
started.
can't.
There was an accident. Do you remember
So I
what
remember we did something with that too.
It's your fault.
But what happens if we just... It said, oh, it'll only be open for 6
I find it
seconds.
ironic, however, that you spend so
Will it
much
shut
more
itself
time
off?
focused on the bad memories, and not the good.
Maybe not ironic, but incredibly sad.
No, this one was just blue, so...
I thought this is where you might end. Hello, Doctor.
I'm you.
I
Yeah.
am you. Well, a
Alright,
recording
I'm ready for you to go to Google and see if we can find out any more about different endings.
You've gone too far.
Because that's all I can figure out, is we've done a bunch of stuff in blue butterfly mode, and a bunch of stuff outside of it, and I can't figure out what to do. So before going into that, let's see if I can hit the corrupt file.
If you're feeling confused, this memory has been corrupted and is no longer accessible.
Okay.
How did you get it to spark last time? What said that?
To do what?
Oh, that's right. It didn't loop it.
Yeah.
Once you do it once, then
Once you do it once, then I think it's cut off.
This memory has been corrupted.
And is no longer accessible.
you have the flashlight.
Yeah, that's still...
I find it ironic, however, that you spend so much more time focused on the bad memories, and not the good. Maybe not ironic, but incredibly sad.
Woodland Ridge is either it goes to her, or goes to the blue butterfly mode. Terrace Drive has interesting things happening at this point as well. Got that there. Oh, you know what? I'll try to look at that after going through time. That like alien script looking thing. But yeah, I can't go into a normal version of this. When I come through here now she's sitting in the corner.
You really think you can undo our past?
Nope. Oh, now she's at the bed. I wonder if that's a glitch. I wonder if she was like supposed to be hopping around or something, or if it's just every time I come back here, if it's she's going to be placed slightly differently. So if you find anything, let me know, or at least as far as like tell me what to do. Alright, that's still the same. The weird script there. I don't think any of these books have changed. Yeah, all the books are still the same. Bunch of paintings, none of which do anything. You're not allowed to make loud noises like that, sir.
But I'm dying.
What, did you get a bandana stuck in your throat again?
Maybe.
Routing slip. Oh, I kind of wish I could read that, but apparently it's not that important. Anything?
So apparently...
Let's get back to the job at hand.
Excuse me.
Oh.
Oh.
So. Get the butterfly.
Okay, we're going into blue butterfly mode?
There are certain things I can help you with, like your thoughts
And
on
memories, I hear.
Oh, that's a lot of blue plants around her. Alright, we're going into blue butterfly mode. There you is, blue butterfly. Okay. So we're in here. Do I go into the white?
So you got the butterfly.
Yep.
You want to go to the Woodland Ridge.
Okay, so yep, I go into the white.
Ignore your wife and go to the butterfly.
Okay, so that's fine. That'll transport us to the apartment. Don't get too far ahead of me.
There are certain things that can help
And
you.
when you get to the apartment, run to that far door. Don't walk.
Oh. Ah, shit.
I think you and I remember things differently.
Okay, we're in a green mode now. It was blue before.
So it's now walk through the portal.
Walk
the
through-
file corrupt.
Walk through here and then go to the corrupt file?
Yes.
Very impressive. This is all a very good sign.
Achievement unlocked, green.
Has not been previously submitted. Please stand by. In all likelihood, this is based on an error. The choices you've made cannot be reconstructed. All unprovable actions will be purged. Any sustained logic will remain intact, available to you once your readings prove reliable.
Huh. Okay, now I'm gonna do that, and then in green, I'm gonna do the same exact loop through there and see if that does anything else.